Howdy kiddos, so this is just a kind of festive fall eye in copper and green. Something really easy. It's got a really simple face with a really fresh lip. So just something quick I wanted to show you guys, so hope you enjoy. So I've already done this eye, and I'm going to show you my right eye real quick. I just want to get the left eye out of the way, so this is a quick little video. So to start out, we will of course be using our eye primer. We're using Urban Decay as usual. And placing that all over the lid, all the way up to the brow bone. And I like to do it under too, just so my concealer has a little bit of a longer life. Now for this look, because it's light colors, but I do want it to be pretty intense, pretty colorful, I'm going to start, this is going to be a couple things out of the Naked 2 palette, just because this is what I have over here. I'm going to start with this first color, which is Foxy. So I can get a nice light base for everything to show up on top of. And to some extent that's what my eyeshadow primer is doing too. But since this green is pretty light and I do really want it to pop, this is just going to give me a little bit more control. Now for this green, this is the Chanel number 94 Eclaire. I can't actually show you the packaging because I broke mine, so now it's just kind of in bits. But I'm really going to get a lot of color on there and just pat it in. And it's going to take a couple of times of doing this, because I really do want that strong green. And making sure I'm really getting it all the way in the inner corner of my eye here. Because as we've talked about with the glasses, you gotta really make that pop. I think it looks so weird with one eyebrow done and one not. Okay. Now for my copper, I'm going to lay down as a foundation Chopper from the Naked 2 palette. It's one of my favorites. It's a really nice copper. It covers really evenly. I'm going to start that at the corner edge and move it in towards that green. So I'm not exactly sure why I came up with this color palette. I just wanted to do something very fall, festive. I don't know, I guess leaves changing. I swear this isn't the themed eye, but I like to bring in color in a way that's still really wearable. Okay, so this is one of the Anastasia palettes. This one's on set again. I really like this one. I'm going to be using the copper. And these are super silky and they just go on really well. So see how that just amped up my copper on this outer edge? Now I'm just blending that into my brow bone a little bit. I'm not actually going to have a contour on this eye, as you can see on this one. But I don't want a really harsh line where the copper ends and my highlight begins. Okay, so speaking of my highlight, we are going to go back to the Naked 2 palette once again, and this is Bootycall, which is kind of the basic highlight out of this. And plop some of that on my brow bone. And normally I'd put a little in the inner corner of my eye too, but I really want that green to be what is the biggest thing there. Now, I'm actually going to go back with my green and rework that in. Just so I can make sure it's super vibrant. Now to really make that green pop, I'm going to be taking a color, you could use any bright green color, but this is just what I've got with me from the Panatone Shades of Nature palette. It's this one right here. Can't miss it, it's the super bright one. And I'm just going to load some of that up and pop it right on there. I think this color on its own would have been just too much, but just a little on top to give it just that really green. Yowza! And all this look better, of course, after I've done my concealer, which is good because look, can you see all that shimmer? I've got bronze all over my face. So that's basically it for the eyeshadow. Like I've told you guys, I like to keep it pretty simple, and you've got a really interesting look here. Next, I'm going to go in with my Buxom inner eyeliner. You don't have to use this guy. Just, I accidentally got it. It seems to work pretty well. To line my waterline, and then just this outer corner again. So I get a little bit of definition of where my eye is coming down without getting it too heavy. And then I'm going to work that right into my lash line a little bit. Just because it can be difficult with my other liner to get really in there. Now, you could totally leave it like this. It's a really simple, fun eye. Because I am wearing my glasses, I'm going to add a little kitten eye. Just because I can't have that little of eyeliner, my eye would just disappear. Now let's see if I can match these. I usually do my right eye first, so this is a little weird. And for this kitten eye, I'm only taking the eyeshadow to kind of the outside corner of my iris, because I don't want to get that green. And with a cat eye, or any kind of liquid eyeliner, I find it's easiest to just kind of keep building until I get the line and shape that I want. And then I'm going to bring that down a little bit. Now look even? Good enough. So for you other girls who wear glasses, cannot forget the eyelash curler. I like to clamp once for 5 seconds. Tilt up to 90 degrees. Oh, kind of lost them in that one. And pinch again. Without pinching yourself, of course. Can you see that? No. Sorry, my eyelashes aren't dark enough. And then this is again when I've been using the Fibre Lashxtend. It's got a snazzy little mirror on the back, which I've yet to use. And I'll probably do 2 or 3 coats of this. I actually like to, so my mascara can actually dry between the coats. I'll go ahead and do my brows. And when you're using an eyebrow pencil, you always want to go with the direction of the hair. So if you get any strokes that are too obvious, at least they can look like the rest of the hair. Eyebrows. I just went and wiped off any eyeshadow fallout I had. Because I am going to be spending the day with my family, I'm going to do what's called my fast face. It's really similar to my everyday face. I just don't use a base, so I don't even have any tinted moisturizer on. So I'm just going to kind of speed through this. If you want to know what I'm doing specifically, you can go watch that video, Everyday Face. But I just want you guys to get an idea of what that looks like. So it probably takes me about a minute and a half, 2 minutes maybe. Ready to go. So yeah, that's basically it. I just ran out of my Yves Saint Laurent Touche Éclat. So that's really sad. I have to go pick some more up. I'm just going to finish it off with another of their YSL products, lipstick. This is one of the Rouge Volupte number 3. It's a nice kind of dark, little bit of a rosy nude. Well, not nude. I don't know, I guess I say nude just because it's a pretty natural color, but it's not light like a nude. I really like these lipsticks that look like my natural lip color, just a little bit pumped up, a little bit more